So what you're looking at right here is basically the hologram technology, okay? And this hologram technology, as you can see, it's not a real watch, but it looks like a real watch. You know, this is what they do on the television. You think something's real, but it's not really real. You know what I'm saying? He's not really touching that watch, but the watch looks so, CGI real material, saying that you might believe that that watch is real when actually it's just CGI. Okay? CGI, computer generated image. That's all it is. A computer generated image. And you need to look at this, all right? It's not real. And this is the type of technology that they have for themselves. Okay, we're about to get into it. I know right now the introduction's a little bit like cuckoo, weird, a little bit. It's like, what is he talking about? But y'all have to see this in order to see what the hell I'm talking about. Look at it. Look at him. The watch ain't even real. He's trying to touch it and it's not even real. Look, see? Not even real. Boom. Magic for your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's all a fucking illusion. That's what Hollywood is. That's what a lot of these, people who try to pretend to be humans are. This is what it is, okay? Okay? This all holographic technology, liquid crystal technology, okay? So, I just wanted y'all to see this so y'all can get a good introduction on, how they was able to come up with the concept at least. Where was they able to get their building blocks from? And this is where they're able to get it from. They already developed the holographic technology. The only thing they needed was satellites and shit in order to further hide themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because once they go into the crystal phase, the crystal phase pretty much hides who they really are. That's when they turn, black and white pretty much, in the crystal phase. When their technology messes up, when the technology device messes up, which is on their wrist, leg, and neck, So you could see this for yourself. It's real. You just gotta look at this shit for what it is, okay? Now, I'm about to show you some other stuff, alright?
First it was easy. Sometimes we even had it good. China, of course, was always a breeze, obviously. But Europe was another story. We let our guard down for a few centuries and we paid the price. So we went back to the drawing board, perfected our disguises, parchment, paper, the finest Corinthian leather. Then, it was plastics. Today we've got solid holograms 50 years beyond what the apes can dream of. Project the photons and in a millisecond, become solid disguise.
That's smooth. It's the quad processors. Harmonic refresh, anti-shock. Gotta love it.
It's good.
Now what you're looking at right here is liquid crystal technology, okay? It's to help them blend in. You're gonna soon see what I mean.
Did you think it was going to stink?
No, not in terms of like the quality of it, but I mean just in terms of the size. I mean it wasn't even a very big budget, and I just kind of thought when it's
What you're looking at right here is the pneumatic phase, okay? That's when the crystal or the crystal technology is being discombobulated, okay? Just keep paying attention. Just keep looking. The liquid crystal technology is able to hide who they really are. Okay, you really gotta look at this. They're reptilians.
Tough game last night against the Miami Heat for you guys. What'd you learn about that basketball team?
Just getting used to their speed and athleticism, and dealing with, drawing two defenders and making reads to find the open guys. So definitely a learning experience.
This is called the pneumatic phase. You see how the pneumatic phase is showing? This means that the technology is being messed up, okay? This is the crystal phase, okay? So right before you can see who they truly are, you're seeing the pneumatic phase, which is when the crystal technology is basically messing up. They're actually reptilians, okay? They're hiding, but the pneumatic phase is actually helping that, ironically.
You and your friends here have some kind of device that makes you appear as humans. But they forgot one small thing, Admiral. They forgot they had to fool someone from the 20th century, someone with a slightly different body chemistry. Someone they hadn't calibrated their devices for. Thank you, Hawk. Are you with me, Wilma?
You bet.
Don't be afraid to use it.
Starship Searcher, 1 minute until docking sequence.
Buck, that's the thermostat. You're absolutely right, Admiral. In a few seconds, we'll begin to notice a very pleasant climatic change.
Buck, it's freezing in here.
Why, but it soon will be.
This is absurd. The man is trying to freeze us to death.
So, you a little chilly, Doctor? After all, we're only level 2 and dropping.
Starship Searcher, this is Delta Quadrant. 30 seconds to docking sequence.
I am sick. And
who's next? You, Maury?
good Lord, what's happening?
All right, Devlin. Switch to video comm to transmit. Here's how they did it. As you can see for yourself, these people are all Saurians. Just like the major at that console. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device.
No, I say this all the time. It's in the movies, okay? This is Buck Rogers, okay? Buck Rogers, old ass 70s, you know, 60s shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're telling you right here how they have devices where they're able to hide themselves, okay? Now, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, okay, firsthand. But they got devices where they can do this. All he had to do was just turn down the temperature and reverse the biological effects from warm-blooded to cold-blooded. And you've seen it. So now we're going to see firsthand what these devices, is he talking about. Or devices he's talking about. This is real, by the way.
Tips. Also some good signs.
Both shows are not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
Also some good signs. Both shows are not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
Here's how they did it. As you can see for yourself, these people are all Saurians. Just like the major at that console. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device. If you check his wrist, you'll find a similar device.
This is hologram technology, okay? They hide behind this, okay? They put it on their neck or their wrist. This is real.
Nedověděli jsme se nic, dá se tedy předpokládat, že odpoledne pravděpodobně budeme úspěšnější. A teď se pojďme podívat na to, co přinesly poslední hodiny na české politické scéně.
that locals were able to apprehend him.
Look, buddy, I don't want no hassle, man.
Now hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream. I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
Quickly, and this is a man, according to the eyewitness, and we're able to hand him over to police, where he was then arrested. We also heard that there could have been another person. We haven't been able to confirm that. Our eyewitness said that there could have been two people, but definitely the driver of this van was apprehended and handed over to the police.
So what you're looking at right here is basically the hologram computer simulation and the mathematics behind it, right? So you know this is real, this is not no fake, stuff. The holographic technology is very real, okay? What they do is they have an input and an output, right, base, in order for all this to take place. And what they pretty much do is they make the complex modulation, pretty much go to the drawing board, and they amplify, using EMPs, they amplify the CGI pretty much in order to create this holographic technology. And the more they amplify this amplitude, then the more they can pretty much make this real, the holographic technology real, using satellites, and this is all laser based as well, okay? This is how they're able to amplify the image. There's no other way to amplify an image unless you're using computers and satellites and high technology. So this is how they're able to create these CGI images, okay? They just amplify it, amplify the image on the computer, and boom, you got yourself a fake thing, and they can create whatever they want. Let's take a look at what the person says.
Hologram, and get the digital, so-called digital hologram distribution. After we get the distribution of this hologram, then we can, by using this reconstructed architecture to do the optical reconstruction. And we put a hologram here and illuminate with the plane wave. At the reconstructed plane, we can get the object here. So, for example, if we use the recording architecture, we input the image in the object plane. Then, after calculation, we can get the digital hologram. And the distribution of the digital hologram is showing on this figure. And as we know, the digital hologram, as usual, is the complex mode. So here it shows the amplitude distribution and the phase distribution.
Go Planet! By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! Captain Planet!